Good morning, everyone. I am Rashmi Nitsarani in Group 12, and my team members are Tenula Munisinghe, Ramiru Chanmika, Venuk Jayasinghe, Dinuka Netsara, and Arusha Fonseca. Today, we are excited to present our first semester group project of Introduction to Vertical Microgarden Systems, specially designed for urban households. Vertical gardening is a smart and creative way to grow plants using vertical space, whether it's hanging baskets, wall-mounted planters, or even full living walls. Our goal was to design a system that's not easy to install and maintain, but also fits perfectly into modern urban living spaces, from small apartment to compact homes. This project aims to offer an alternative to traditional agriculture by tackling real-world problems such as our heavy reliance on long-distance food transportation, the growing carbon footprint, limited access to fresh produce, and food waste during transit. In our presentation, we will walk you through the journey we took from the initial research through the detailed design process to the key sustainable aspects that shaped our solution. We truly believe our vertical microgarden can help promote a greener, healthier lifestyle in urban environments.
Our vertical garden project solution is mainly based on the principles of sustainable development and directly addresses several United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. First and foremost, it addresses SDG 2, Zero Hunger. Imagine waking up every day and being able to eat fresh fruits and vegetables straight from your balcony. You're sure of their quality and the fact that they haven't been treated with excessive chemicals. The food is safe and healthy to eat. That is our goal. It's not just about making food easy to access, it's also making sure that everyone in our community has nutritious and fulfilling meals. So that way we increase their food security and reduce the mental burden associated with finding nutritious food. Next, SDG 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities. Imagine transforming balconies and patios into vibrant green spaces. Vertical microgardens are one of the best ways to do this. We can increase the greenery in urban areas, reduce environmental degradation, increase urban biodiversity, and also reduce the heat. We can also reduce the gap between the rich and the poor by making sure everybody has access to the one true human need, food. Next, SDG 12, Responsible Consumption and Production. We are mainly focused on using recycled materials to build things. Like by using plastic bottles, we can minimize waste, reduce the demand for new resources, and keep our resources in the loop as long as possible. So this way, we are saving our planet. And also, using locally grown produce means that we are reducing the energy and resource costs associated with transportation, packaging, and storage. Next, SDG 13, Climate Actions. By incorporating vertical microgardens, cities can reduce their carbon footprint and improve their air quality. Plants and their associated microbes can remove waste material from the air, water, and soil in a process known as phytoremediation. This way, cities can have cleaner air and also decrease things such as global warming. Cleaner air also means less airborne diseases, creating healthier communities. This microgarden project will also connect a lot of people more closely with nature and make them aware of the disaster humanity is heading towards. Other than this, we also address several other SDG goals, such as SDG 15, Life on Land, SDG 8, Decent Work and Economic Growth, and SDG 17, Partnership for the Goals.
When we designed our vertical microgardening project, we didn't just think about growing plants. We thought about the people and the groups that will be affected on this change, or else we can call them stakeholders. These stakeholders can be an individual, organization, or a community. These stakeholders will play a huge role in making this project successful. Let's start with the main most important stakeholder, urban households and city families. They are the people with less space who cannot access fresh vegetables and fruits in their own household. They need to go to a supermarket or a grocery store to access vegetables and fruits. They doesn't even guarantee whether their fruits and vegetables are fresh or not. So using this concept, they'll be able to access fresh vegetables and fruits in their own household in a less space. So this will reduce their grocery bills, transportation costs, and they will be able to maintain a good health and well-being. Next, we have waste management companies and recycling centers. Our project promotes recycling materials such as plastic bottles for plantering and kitchen waste as compost. So these waste management companies will have a huge opportunity to help local gardeners and farmers by providing recycling materials for their gardening. Next, we have local businessmen. The people do our project, they'll need gardening equipment and compost, woods, also some pesticides for their gardening. So they'll need to get these equipments from an shop. So local businessmen can increase their demand for the materials and grow their business while increasing job opportunities around the world. Then there are educational centers and institutions, which are colleges, schools, maybe private classes. So the teachers can teach students to how to do gardening, agriculture using a practical or a hands-on project. So students will be able to do their projects practically and have a good experience in using of plants. Also, they can improve their knowledge regarding plants and the environment. By understanding all these stakeholders' needs, what they interest and how they benefit, we design a project that is not just about growing plants, but about helping people improve the environment and strengthening the whole community.
In this part of the presentation, I will be explaining the categorization of impact of our vertical microgarden system. We have divided the impact into three key areas: environmental, social, and the economic. Starting with the environmental impact. The garden helps the environment in several practical ways. It supports waste reduction by using repurposed materials, turning everyday items into useful gardening structures. It also reduces carbon footprint since the food is grown locally instead of transported from far away. The system uses water efficiently, promoting water conservation, and by adding more plants into urban spaces, it encourages biodiversity and extends green areas in places where nature is usually limited. Next, the social impact. This garden system gives access to fresh and nutritious food, which directly supports better health and well-being. It encourages people to connect with nature in their daily lives, which is especially important in busy urban environments. It also strengthens the community cooperation and for educational opportunities, whether in homes, schools, or community centers. Finally, the economic impact. By growing their own vegetables, people can save more money on groceries. When there's more than they need, the extra produce can generate income. The project also creates local job opportunities in design, construction, and maintenance. It helps reduce waste disposal costs and offers financial accessible solutions for people in all income levels. So, in conclusion, the vertical microgarden is useful and easy way to help the environment, support people's health, and even save money. It is a small idea that can make a big difference in many lives. Thank you.
Let's take a deep look at who really benefit from our vertical microgarden system. First, urban householders. family living in a small house or apartment gain the most. They can grow fresh vegetable right at home even if they have a small balcony or wall space. This means better food access, reducing grocery bill, and healthier meal. Plus, gardening also improve mental health by helping people relax, connect with nature, and feel proud of what they grow. Next, school and education center. If they can use microgarden for fun, hand-on learning, students explore science, health, and sustainability by growing planet themselves. Bring classroom lesson to life. Now let's consider local government. When more people grow their own food, cities become greener, cleaner, and more sustainable. There are less food waste, reduce strain on public service, and more green space that help cool urban environment. Environmental NGOs can also gain from this. They can use microgarden system as a practical example of reducing waste, cutting urban emissions, and supporting urban biodiversity. It's turned big environmental goal into everyday action people can take. Recycling and waste management companies also play a role. This system encourages reusing plastic and food scrap, like turning plastic bottle into a garden container or using food scrap for compost. Local business benefits as well, as demand of tool, seed, soil, and kits increase. New market and job opportunities are created within cities and towns. So this project doesn't just benefit one group, benefit everyone. From family and school to cities, business, and the planet. It also simple yet powerful step to a greener, healthier, and more sustainable future.
So as we come to the end of our presentation, I would like to keep a small remark. Every microgarden is not a design. It's a solution to the challenges that the people face in the urban living areas. This system can change a small space into a fresh garden. This could support the low-income families, improve mental and physical well-being, and encourage people for sustainable practices like 3R. Change doesn't have to be big or expensive. It starts with a simple thing like a bottle, some soil, and a seed. So we ask ourselves, what if every balcony can become a garden? What if every house has access to fresh food? Let's grow greener. Thank you. So these are the references we use to do our presentation. So I would like to express my gratitude to the lecturer in charge, Professor Shiromi Karunaratne, mentor, Ms. Madhavi, and my group members. Thank you.